Welcome back, fight fans. In today's video, Conor McGregor takes ownership of the biggest fist-fighting league, sending shockwaves throughout the industry.
What's up, everyone? The notorious Conor McGregor here, live from the Black Forge Inn on Saturday night. I just finished another amazing training session in preparation for my UFC comeback on June 29th. We are 9 weeks to the day, but that's then and this is now. And now is a Knuckle Mania. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships flagship event, live from Los Angeles and available around the world on pay-per-view for $29.99. $29.99, let's watch them poke their face. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not all. On the broadcast, we have a mega McGregor sports and entertainment announcement. Tune in and find out. Take off the gloves and fight,
Plus, catch McGregor's hilarious jab at broadcast legend Mike Goldberg and his playful taunts aimed at Paulie Malignaggi. Also in this video, Ilya Topuria shakes things up by turning down a rematch with Volkanovski, while Ryan Garcia unveils the secrets behind his lightning-fast left hook. And that's not all. Get ready to groove as Jon Jones surprises everyone with his vocal talents. UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev published a new post on social media in which he shows a photo from the preparation for the upcoming fight with Dustin Poirier. So, without further ado, let's get started. Conor McGregor continues to expand his business empire by becoming a co-owner of the Bare Knuckle Fighting League, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, the huge announcement that I have for you today. Conor McGregor, myself, and McGregor Sports and Entertainment is now an owner of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Welcome to the big leagues. David Feldman, baby, we did it.
Conor McGregor showed interest in the BKFC League last year when he had an impromptu battle of wits with Mike Perry, following his victory over former UFC champion Luke Rockhold. At the same time, the Irishman said that he wanted to fight bare knuckle boxing before retiring. McGregor's entrepreneurial acumen is evident from his strategic sale of Proper Number 12 in 2021, pocketing a cool $600 million and catapulting him to the pinnacle of Forbes' highest-paid athletes list that year. His ventures extend beyond traditional business with a highly publicized, albeit undisclosed, lucrative debut in cinema alongside Jake Gyllenhaal in the Roadhouse remake, marking yet another field where McGregor has managed to break records. Now let us remind you that Conor McGregor will return to the Octagon on June 29th at UFC 303 in Las Vegas, and his opponent will be Michael Chandler. However, there is a lot of intrigue surrounding his performance against Iron Mike, as experts believe Chandler's fighting style and aggressive approach might be tailor-made for McGregor to shine. As you know, securing a victory over Michael Chandler could potentially unlock major opportunities for McGregor. After the victory, he may demand the title. Of course, this goes against all UFC rules, but as you already know, there are special rules for McGregor in the UFC that do not seem to apply to other fighters. If Conor defeats Chandler and demands a title fight in the welterweight division, well, the UFC will probably agree to it. Now, of course, subject to contract extensions, because money is unlikely to be a real motivation for Conor.
Conor McGregor doesn't need money.
So are we at a point here where Conor McGregor may never fight for the UFC? Can you say that?
If you had loads of money, would you be sitting here right now asking me this question?
So what can keep Conor in the sport? Of course, solely the opportunity to become a 3-division champion. Now that would create a significant storyline and generate a lot of considerable promotion. But he needs to defeat Chandler first. Now, as you know, it will not be easy, as Chandler is very determined to defeat Conor, and he doesn't even doubt that he would lose. Michael Chandler has claimed that the time away from the sport would significantly impact McGregor's performance. Following the BKFC announcement, Chandler took to X and wrote, "Conor out here making moves. Hate it or love it, the dude is making stuff happen. With that being said, I KO him within 10 minutes on June 29th at UFC 303.
We all love Conor McGregor's fights. We all love, he's the biggest combat sports star in history, probably, besides, but Conor McGregor, nobody moved that needle like him. And the Irish fans, like the Irish fan base is like the #1 combat sports fan base, because they travel across the world to come and see Conor McGregor all the time. So
hold on, yeah? Hold on a sec. We go, Mike Goldberg's back, baby, yeah? You thought you were getting shut your mouth. You thought you were getting rid of Mike Goldberg, think again, yeah? Goldberg's back, baby. Tell us.
10 fights tonight. At another nation, if we added the broadcast record title, maybe I know the first time we met, you said, hey, Goldie, we're going to the fight.
You got boxed out of the gym, you little fool, you. Look at that nothing we got smacked out of the gym. You got men out of showtime and okay? Ah, come on, you're hired, lads. Yeah, you're hired. Yeah, behave, yeah. Put a can of stout in his nut. Put a can of 4 jar of stout in his nut, yeah? And 2 bottles of whiskey out of his ears. Goldbergs back, baby! Goldbergs back. And so is Champ back.
Now, the current UFC featherweight champion, Ilya Topuria, has declined an immediate rematch with Alexander Volkanovski, which was offered for August 17th at UFC 305 in Perth. UFC commentator Joe Rogan revealed this on the latest episode of his podcast.
Yeah, I don't know who he wants to fight next, but I mean, I guess he feels like he's the champ. He can call the shots, but I know that he turned down the Perth one, the 305, the Volkanovski rematch.
And then in a recent episode of the MMA Hour, the Georgian fighter stated that he is ready to defend his title against former division champion Max Holloway, under the condition that Holloway puts his BMF title on the line, which he earned with a knockout victory at UFC 300 in Las Vegas against Justin Gaethje. Topuria further mentioned that the organization's management aims to include him in the UFC 306 card set to take place on September 14th at the Sphere Arena in Las Vegas. UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev published a new post on social media in which he showed a photo from the preparation for the fight with Dustin Poirier. And then, let us remind you, Poirier and Makhachev will be fighting in the main event of UFC 302, which will be held on June 2nd in Newark.
Dustin, be ready, and wrestling a lot. I defend my neck, I ready for your guillotine. That's why it's not happening in our fight, but I will be ready.
I've long said that I think Makhachev needs the names. Granted, now he won't get Gaethje because Max beat him.
Хорошо.
John Jones surprises everyone with his vocal talents.
Balloons are deflated. Guess they look lifeless like me. We miss you on your side of the bed. Ooh, you still got your things here. They stare at me like souvenirs. I don't wanna let you out my head. Ooh, yeah. Get like this every time. Every time. All these days that feel like you and me.
Then it's hit. So then I can go. Okay. And you would not expect it. No. So it's either head or which one do you want? I don't know. Or it's. And then if I see you lean back. It's. So are you jumping into it? Like, are you putting the forward? Are you rotating the leg? Have your hands up. Okay. So now it's this. So if your head is covered, okay. Now if it's then it's so it's whatever you see. Donald Trump 2024. Ah!
That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us. And thank you all in advance.